Today we're taking a look at Georgetown versus Creighton match, which is happening on Friday, March 5, 2021, and giving you my betting tips and predictions in general on this game. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. The Georgetown Hoyas and Creighton Blue Jays will face off in the finals of the Big East tournament in Madison Square Garden on Saturday evening. These two teams split the two regular season games. In the most recent game, the Blue Jays picked up a 63-48 road win on February 9th. The Georgetown Hoyas are the 8th seed in the Big East with a 12-12 record and 8-9 conference record. They defeated the 5th seed Seton Hall Pirates 66-58 in the semifinals. The Creighton Blue Jays are the 2nd seed in the Big East with a 20-7 record and a 14-6 conference record. They are coming off defeating the 3rd seed UConn Huskies 59-56 in the semifinals. These teams are comparable on both sides of the court, so this should be an interesting game with a lot riding on it. Let's take a deeper dive into Georgetown and Creighton to decide where we should be placing our wagers. The number 8 Georgetown Hoyas improbable journey continues. They have defeated Marquette, Villanova, and Seton Hall in their path to the title game. Georgetown was labeled the dog in all 3 games and resumed their stellar defensive play in Friday's 66-58 win over number 5 Seton Hall in a battle that had the Pirates favored by 3 points. The Hoyas have now won 5 out of their last 6 clashes overall dating back to the regular season. Javon Blair only scored 9 points in Friday's victory. Overall, the senior guard is playing well, eclipsing 20 points in 2 out of his last 4 games, and scored 30 points in the 2 meetings against Creighton this season. Blair has recorded an average of 16 ppg. Jemaroko Pickett was a big factor in Friday's triumph, sinking 19 points and 6 rebounds. The senior forward has scored a combined 29 points in the 3 tourney games and is averaging 12.4 ppg and 7.6 rpg. Qudus Wahab is consistently producing in all areas and scored 17 points in the win over Villanova. The sophomore center is 3rd in team scoring with 12.9 ppg accompanied by 8 rpg. The Hoyas are ranked 68th overall in Ken Pomeroy's college basketball ratings. It will be difficult for Georgetown to receive an at-large tourney bid, so they will need to win this game to qualify for the big dance. Georgetown is scoring an average of 71.7 points, placing them 170th in DI. They are conceding an average of 73.7 points, pegging them 257th in the country. The Hoyas reeled off 3 straight wins to get to the championship game as they were able to take out the Marquette Golden Eagles, the top-seeded Villanova Wildcats, along with the Pirates of Seton Hall yesterday by 8 points. Georgetown was able to pull away despite an off night by leading scorer Javon Blair as Jemaroko Pickett along with Dante Harris came up big with 19 and 15 points, respectively. The defense, which has given up only an average of 57 points during the conference tournament, allowed 58 points on 39% shooting while forcing 13 turnovers. The Hoyas were also able to cover as 3-point dogs, their 3rd straight cover. The Blue Jays followed up a blowout victory versus the Butler Bulldogs in their Big East tournament opener, with a 3-point win over the UConn Huskies Friday night, despite the team shooting a dismal 37% from the floor while missing 13 of 18 attempts from deep. Leading scorer Marcus Zegarowski finished 6-14 FG for 13 points, however, while Damian Jefferson posted a double-double with 14 points and 12 boards as Creighton heavily out-rebounded the Huskies by a 44-33 margin in the victory. The team also covered the spread for the 3rd straight game as 2-point favorites. These teams split their 2-game series this season with the road team picking up victories in each. However, the Blue Jays were able to get the win in their most recent meeting February 9th at Capital One Arena by 15 points to win their 7th in 10 matchups versus the conference foe. The Blue Jays also hold a slight edge against the number during this time, going 6-4 in their last 10. Coming into this Big East tournament matchup, Georgetown is 12-12 overall. The Hoyas took out Seton Hall in tourney activity on Friday. As for Creighton, they're sitting at 20-7 this year. The The Blue Jays took out UConn in the tournament on Friday. Check back all season long for free college basketball picks at Sports Chat Place. Georgetown has had an up and down season so far, but lately they've really been showcasing their capabilities. The Hoyas have won 7 of their last 9 games, and they've taken out Marquette, Villanova and Seton Hall in their last trio of outings. Creighton heads into this game having won 3 in a row. Last time out they survived to win 59-56 against UConn in the conference semifinals. The Blue Jays were limited on offense, only shooting 37.1% from the field and 27.8% from 3. They assisted on just 7 of 23 makes. Damian Jefferson led the team with 14 points and 12 rebounds. The defense limited UConn to just 32.8% shooting and out-rebounded them 50-33. Creighton is averaging 78 points per game this season, while giving up 68.1 to their opponents. Marcus Zagorowski leads the team with 15.4 points and 4.4 assists per game. Georgetown has now won 3 straight in the Big East tournament after coming away with a 66-58 win against Seton Hall. So here's my 3 betting suggestions for that game. In the tournament game versus Seton Hall on Friday, Georgetown held a slim 36-34 lead at the break but surged from there in an eventual 66-58 win. Leading the way for the Hoyas was Jamorko Pickett with 19 points, 6 rebounds, 1 steal and 2 blocks. Over on the Creighton side, they've done a solid job this season at staying consistent. The Blue Jays have notched consecutive losses just twice this year, and they've taken out Butler twice and UConn in their last trio. In the tourney game Friday versus UConn, the Blue Jays had a 30-26 lead at the half and hung on for the eventual 59-56 win. Leading the way was Damian Jefferson with 14 points and 12 rebounds. Creighton is 6-2 ATS in their last 8 neutral site games and 4-1 ATS in their last 5 after an ATS win. The Jays are 2-5 ATS in their last 7 Saturday games and 6-2 ATS in their last 8 overall. Meanwhile, the Hoyas are 5-1 ATS in their last 6 neutral site games and 7-3 ATS in their last 10 after an ATS win. Georgetown is 6-2 ATS in their last 8 after a straight-up win, and the over is 4-1 in their last 5 Saturday games. I'm going to roll with Georgetown. The Hoyas have caught fire over the last month or so, hitting 68 or more .7 of their last 9 games. The pair of losses in that stretch were both to UConn, so thankfully Georgetown doesn't have to face that again. This should be a really fun game to watch, and I like the Hoyas to keep it going. My first betting advice for you is to pick Georgetown Hoyas plus 8.5. Creighton has been ranked in the AP Top 25 all season and has shown why in this tournament. They clobbered Butler by over 30 points in the quarterfinal and played stifling defense to defeat a very good Connecticut team in the semifinals. This Blue Jays team can pile on the points and hit a ton of threes, plus they can play tremendous defense, which has been on display in this tournament. Furthermore, Georgetown deserves credit for their Cinderella tournament so far. However, they do not have the offensive firepower to match Creighton's. The Hoyas only shot 27.6% from the field in the latest meeting against Creighton in a game the Blue Jays won by 15 points. Creighton just limited UConn to a 32.8% efficiency from three-point land on Friday night. My second betting advice for you is to pick under. Creighton looked bad offensively last time out, and you would have to think a lot of that was due to the pressure of the conference final looming. They have been the much better team, but Georgetown has been playing their best ball of the year, having knocked off the 1-seed Villanova on their way to this conference final. The Hoyas will have the advantage in the paint, and are playing with all the confidence. I expect the Hoyas to be aggressive defensively, and do just enough on offense to keep this thing close. Give me the Hoyas to cover. My third betting advice for you is to pick Georgetown Hoyas on money line. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.